We're back, guys, for the final part of this? I don't know, we'll see. But Jimmy, take it away.
I took a nap earlier today.
Yeah, so the party just had a pretty eventful passage. They escaped some scavengers in the tunnels, some profiteers perhaps, or opportunists. Made it out and found their fence, supposedly, but man, was he in bad shape. He looked like he was going a bit crazy, and
from radiation poisoning.
Margie, he clearly had been in horrible blue veins tracing up and down. He clearly had been investigating some areas of the station that are best avoided. But he had something on him that at least that Margie has an indication it's pre-tech. Two things actually: a little saucer. That's what the word I was looking for.
Yes,
saucer.
that's the right word.
Size disc that has a clear up and down, and a little like a cigarette case size thing that has a fist on it, a clenched fist, like an armored, tough fist.
So does it look like because there was a clenched fist under the eagle of the Terran Mandate symbol.
Nope, different.
Right? Different. Okay.
You'd have to investigate it, see if to look at it more.
Oh,
but you didn't really get to look at it. It was Maddie who had noticed it and passed along, whispered to you. Okay, so initiative. We are in initiative. Selfie, you go first. You hear a horrible scream, and you see Marge right around, had just come around the corner, up ahead of you, and is leveling her rifle. What do you do?
Do these things look like a bitch?
You can't see. You're not around the corner yet.
Oh, damn it.
Potentially. They sound like bitches.
Turn the corner.
Okay, yeah, so it's a wide enough corridor, so you jump around the corner. Do you have a weapon out?
Not yet.
Okay, so you jump around the corner weaponless. You're even with Marge now, and you see some rodent-like creatures coming towards you. And I can tell you, because they're going to go next in the turn order, that as they get closer, Marge, you and Selfie see that they are what you've heard of can infest stations, especially ones that are pumping a lot of nuclear energy.
They're Gizka, aren't they?
They're mutant tunnel rats. They are misshapen. They are larger. They resemble rats, but a lot of them have a fifth limb, a fifth leg, sharp-looking claws and teeth. You would also know, everyone's kind of heard about, these are kind of common afflictions of space stations. So you guys would know that they tend to be develop kind of toughened, leathery hides a little bit. So, and there seems to be a pack of them. You can't really count them. I had rolled how many.
How far away are they?
They're about 40 meters in front of you and approaching. They're a bit of ways off, and you didn't notice them at first, but they're passing under a light right now, and they're about 40 meters and closing. Let's do this in feet just for movement speed stuff. So they're
meters is fine.
Everything's in meters.
Meters is fine,
isn't it? Okay, so 40 meters in front of you. A pack of them. You see it. It looks like it's more than 5.
Okay. So how far was it when I ran around the corner? Can I still do so?
Yeah, you still have you can pull out a weapon if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Around the corner, look at these things, and say, Margie, were you shooting or stomping?
Shoot!
All right. Already my combat rifle.
Got it. You pull out a combat rifle. You can't really take a shot yet because you moved and pull out a weapon.
I aim down the barrels and prepare to shoot.
Can't you do that if it's a readied item?
I guess that is true. It doesn't take an action. You did have your monoblade out before, but I guess they're both readied. You're fine.
Yeah, Skywip's on my back. Monoblade's just in my kind of like a weird sleeve pocket I can pull out. So I can shoot?
Yeah. Take a shot.
Alright.
So there's a pack of them coming towards you. They're 40 meters off.
what is their AC?
Do you guys hear this?
No.
No.
In roll
Air
20?
spaceship
Is
sounds.
Tilda snoring?
No.
Is Tilda farting?
I'm trying to figure out how to add some music.
Go
there's
to
a
the
jukebox
jukebox. You have to add
You
it
have to
to your
add it,
list
and
and
then play
then
it.
go in and play.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've added it. Ooh, I've added all of them. Here we go. No, we're
I'll
gonna go
tell
with
you
this one.
right away how loud it is.
Oh, digging it.
Yeah, good. Maybe a little lower.
Yeah.
Seems a bit loud.
Better?
We can
That's
always
good.
check
Yes.
on the hour,
Great.
so.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So you got a pack charging you. Not all of them had broken together. They're not all together, but you got a shot at the lead one.
Okay.
Shoot, it's
What am I rolling?
okay. Selfie. You got an attack bonus of 1. They have an AC of 7. So
Okay.
D20 plus 1 plus 7. Hold on. Slow down. Oh no, that's Margie. You are using your
Combat rifle.
combat rifle. That's projectile, so no penalty there, and you get a dex mod, so plus another 1. So D20 plus 7 plus 2. So D20 plus 9.
I have a penalty?
You don't have a penalty.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I don't think I have a penalty. All right. Here we go.
Awesome. Good music.
Yeah.
18. You fire off a shot. It doesn't. It hits the lead one, and it stumbles a bit. The pack behind it halts as one, and then they keep coming on. And the one that you shot, it isn't in the lead anymore, but it didn't seem to hurt it.
Okay. Kind of maybe stunned that one. Okay.
Yep, we'll do.
All right. So who is next then?
So
I think you said
the ton of
rats.
rats are going next. Mutant ton of rats.
You rolled a 7.
They're coming on. They close the distance towards you guys.
Let Molly. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We can keep going. Guns last in the order. Marge, they've closed. Probably next round, the first couple are going to be on you.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
They opened the door and Molly was underneath the desk, and she was basically heading to go out, and they closed the door on her.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I missed it, Jimmy. You said they're gonna be on me next round?
Yeah, their next turn, though, you're up front with. They'll be on you and Selfie, or at least some.
Yeah.
Of them. Not all of them are up even, but it looks like. So you can see now as they've closed. There's you count about 9 or 10 heads.
Shit.
Great.
Would I know from stories how tough these things are? Like,
You know that they travel. Everybody knows they travel in packs. They're also, as most things down the Warrens, they're opportunists. They can be dangerous numbers, and this seems to be a pretty large pack of them.
yeah.
In other words, I rolled really
Okay.
well.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So I am just going to try and fry a bunch of them. You said AC 7, right?
Yeah.
Burst shot. Boom.
Bam! You fire off a burst shot. Because it's bursting, I'm gonna let you target the 2 lead ones if you would like on that.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, 4.
4.
Pew, 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 boom.
Damn, I really need a grenade.
Oh, see, I don't know which ones are the dice yet.
What do you?
No, I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Floors are pyramids. D8s are.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh.
Okay, so you hit 2 of them.
Awesome.
Decent plunks, but they stumble off to the side of the pack. They're not in the lead anymore, but you don't kill them. They seem
Okay.
to be twitching and getting back to their feet. Let me actually. I gotta write down damage.
Sure.
1.
And I turn back at the group and I say, "Mutant rats, help!"
On it.
Okay. Maddie, you hear some shots fired and the screaming getting closer. What do? You're still kind of around the corner.
I pull out my what is it specifically called?
Jimmy, can you
my
remove the-
semi-automatic pistol.
Got it.
Jimmy, can you remove the turn order on the page?
Remove it. Yes.
Yeah, it's just emptying. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to come around the corner and take a shot at one of them.
Good. You pull your pistol out. Come. It's a wide enough tunnel that you can. Your Selfie and Marge had both taken crouch stances, so you can actually stand over one of them and take a shot. So good. Shoot.
Okay.
D20 plus 7 plus
Also a 4?
1 for dex plus 1 for attack bonus. So D20 plus 9. 11. You fire off a shot. You don't really even spook them.
No, I am sad.
Okay.
Very sad. Well,
All right.
I
Leon.
tried.
Alright, in similar fashion, I go around the corner.
Yeah. So
And-
it's getting a bit cramped in this corner here. What are you gonna do?
So, assuming that she's standing over the crouch Selfie, I'm gonna stand over the crouch Margie and unload a pistol shot.
Yeah, they both happen to crouch,
Uh-oh.
so you can get a shot. You can pull your pistol out. Go for
I
it.
mean, we're both steadying our rifles, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. And you kind of took a knee, basically. You're not down, but you
Yep.
took a tactical knee.
AC7, what's it?
7, yeah. Do you got all your mods?
Don't worry about it. I miss.
Oh god, are there fumbles in this game?
No, thank God. There's no critical.
okay.
No, there's no
Yeah, because we can't
bonuses
crit,
there's no bonuses for 20s
Critting
and there's
or-
no penalties for ones.
so- Okay, that's probably a good.
Wait.
Otherwise, I
so-
just
but it's-
executed you.
Yeah, he raises his gun and shoots me in the head.
There we go.
Oh.
Combat. All right, let me check real quick to see if there's anything that happens. I don't think so.
What?
What's up?
Sorry, I'm having some problem with OBS right now.
Is our stream still?
No, the stream's going fine. It's just some of the overlays freaking out.
God damn it, Josh. What have I told you about PvP?
It was an accident, I swear.
Natural
Not
roll,
worth a rat's
roll of
ass,
1.
that's right,
Wait, a natural roll of
T-Cash.
1 always misses. A roll of 20 always hits.
Yeah.
You hear that, guys?
Wait, what was it? A nat.
Always hits, always miss.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you miss badly. You actually put out a light, Josh, up ahead. Like you shot and it ricochets off the floor and hits a light bulb, and it's a bit darker in here because it's up ahead, and the back of the pack is less visible now. Doesn't really affect you guys though. Put out all the lights and it gets harder though. All right.
Just start
Next
shooting
round. Selfie.
All right.
You got rats screaming towards you.
I'm sorry, I was doing some other stuff. Have any of them been downed?
2 of them got hit, but they're not downed. Marge crack shot knocked a few of them with a laser rifle, but
Okay, I'm just
but
shooting at.
they fell back. Got back up again.
Okay, I'm just shooting at whatever is in the front, I guess.
Got it. Shoot, you got a couple up front. 3 of them.
Okay.
And keep in mind with you're using a rifle, right?
Yeah, I know. I saw your message.
Okay.
17. Another bound. You hit one. It seems to graze it basically, but you don't hit it. It doesn't take any damage, or it doesn't seem to falter.
All right.
All right, rats. So there's 3 that get in range. 2 go for Selfie because he just attacked. He shot most recently, and yeah.
Then one goes for Margie.
Let's go for the 2 on Selfie. So
Just first of all, have any of us been hit yet? I don't think we have, right?
none of you have been hit.
No.
Okay. Okay. What's your AC, Selfie?
7.
7.
Plus Dex mod or minus Dex mod.
6. That's
There
gonna
you
get
go.
me every time. I gotta remember that.
D20. Yeah, I gotta remember that too. That's my. I need to do that.
Can we
Selfie's
just
the only one
write?
not wearing the-
Can we just write in the armor like minus dex?
They both get you.
Okay.
So two
shit.
rats bolt up.
Can't die to rats. Come on.
So
Can
remember,
and you will.
quickly look up your special ability. Because it may come in handy right here.
My special ability? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a special ability. Experts get to re-roll any skill check every hour that they want. Warriors,
Oh.
anytime they take damage, can choose in
That's
one.
right. That's right.
Warriors have the uncanny luck in the battlefield. Once per fight, they can automatically evade an attack that would otherwise have hit them. So 2 hits. So you can choose to avoid one of these.
Right. Okay. So before you tell me what you just rolled, in
Oh, no, you get to do it after.
I can do it.
You can
Yeah.
do it after.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just making sure that's the same rule.
One takes a really nasty bite. It actually leaps up and takes a bite out of like your shoulder into your neck area. The other nips at your ankle. It's gonna be 5 damage total. 1 and 4. So you can choose to.
I will
ignore
negate the 4.
the 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so you feel it come up and bite you, and you just like throw an elbow and
Yeah.
knock it off basically last second. So you are down 1 hit point to 7 of 8.
Okay. Because 4 would reduce me to
Uh,
half.
and there one goes for
Yep, before you roll, my AC is 3, minus 1 is 2.
got
My
it
dex.
because you're wearing metal plate, a metal
Yep.
a metal.
Metal plate, which doesn't stop bullets or lasers, but's really good against teeth and claws.
Nope. Okay, so it bites you and it clangs its teeth against metal of your breastplate, basically.
Yep.
That's effectively what you're wearing. It's kind of like a
Yeah, it's like a
It's wood.
fitted. Yeah, it's like a fitted molded
metal.
metal breastplate with like leather on the inside that clamps right over my
Yeah,
clothes.
it's actually D&D armor.
Dude.
So.
It's actually D&D armor.
Yeah. By the way, they were rolled an 18 and a 19 against you, Selfie.
Selfie. Oh,
Okay, that one clangs off your armor and bounces off. That's all that get in range at the moment, and it's cramped enough that if they climb over each other, some won't get to attack. So, but they're swarming.
yep.
Okay, Marge.
Awesome. Do I get any? I imagine any bonus I get for them being so close is negated by the fact that they're moving around point
Yeah,
blank, right?
so yeah, I'm summarizing, but they're kind of darting back and forth. They're
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
rodent scrambling right now. They're pretty big though. If 3 of them jumped at once, they could knock any of you over just because they have enough weight to them. I mean,
Yep.
you could try and resist it, but like they're pretty beefy looking. They're really nasty too.
Okay, so they're heavier than
Some of
the
them
20
have-
pounds.
Yeah, they're like 20 to 40 pounds. It looks like each.
Okay.
They're
So-
also some of them are lighter. Some of them look like they have like weeping sores. Like they're pretty nasty specimens.
Ugh.
So I'm gonna fire off another burst round, and I am keeping track of my ammo.
Good. Thank you.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Fucking wait.
We're the worst
Yeah,
fighters ever.
Yeah,
Wait.
you popped some shots off, but you'd had to you took kind of a blow that like it messed up your aim this time.
Yeah.
You scatter some of the backpack, but you don't hit any of them.
I don't have ammo under my combat rifle.
Because it's effectively you're assumed to have enough ammo. It matters for
It matters for reloading, which is
it matters
Well,
for reloading. You've taken a shot with your combat rifle.
So
Oh, you
my-
have 30 shots.
You've
30 ammo.
30 shots.
Okay,
And
I'm just-
I assume, so it's assumed unless the only one that starts to matter is energy weapons and laser pistols need type A battery cells or type B, but battery cells to power them, and that will matter if somebody had to change that. But for like clips of ammo for projectile weapons or primitive weapons, you don't have to. You're assumed to be smart enough to pack some reloads, basically.
Okay, like every once in a while, I'll spend some money to stock up. Okay, just making sure I don't need to keep track of this during
Yeah,
combat.
I'll let you know if something comes up, but
Okay.
we're not
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna argue about not keeping track of ammo, so.
good. I'm keeping track, but not. It doesn't matter. One shot.
Okay,
So
and
go ahead.
also,
And
what's AB? Attack bonus?
That's attack bonus. You have
Okay.
a +1 to that.
Okay.
That's inherent per level. Go for it. There's some rats darting in front of you. One just took a bite out of you.
Yeah, or the one that nipped my ankles.
No. I'm sorry. It's Margie's turn, not
Yeah, I was
Sophie's.
gonna say. I don't think it's.
Margie.
Yeah, I shot
Maddie.
Miss.
I'm sorry, Maddie. You're up. You're up, girl.
Okay.
You're over Margie's shoulder.
I am attempting to aim over Margie's shoulder to get a better shot this time at one of the rat's little faces.
You want to shoot the one?
faces.
Yeah. You want to shoot one of the one that just took a bite out of her?
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully.
Shoot.
She was +9. Please. Hey!
There it is.
Damage.
I did something! Okay, so the damage is d6 +1. Hey, that's something!
Bam! You pop the rat in the face and you down it. It splatters. It like shoots against the wall and dies.
Pew pew! Yeah,
One
take
rat.
that, rat! Yeah,
This will be interesting.
proud of myself.
Alright, Jimmy, I must ask the question for my turn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, is there any metal, like, pipes, grates, wall, something I could, like, control and manipulate to squash, basically, around me?
Yeah. You take a quick glance around. Because we're in the middle of combat, I'm gonna make you take a perception check to see how much you can focus on. Not because when you guys are even not quite in your turn, you're still like dodging or trying to keep an eye on your target. So make a perception check to see what's nearby.
Oh, what's going on? I'm thinking... okay, that's weird. Oh, it's because it's on that one. Okay, it's being funky. Perception. Okay, so... 2d6. An 8.
Yeah, you notice a couple grates. There's one not at the front there's one like right over you guys, and then further up you might be able to catch some of the back of the pack with a grate. If you
Okay, so...
telekinesis it and hit them.
So the one that's closest to us, I want to telekinesis and literally drop on the ones that are trying to bite us. Like obviously like not the front rank, but the ones like immediately right behind them. I want to like.
So he's trying to telekinesis choke slam it.
Got it. I'm in for it. Go ahead and spend your last point.
Yeah, so I do that, and I basically just like, even though I don't have to, I just sort of subconsciously like do this, grab, and just pull down.
Okay, so you
Try and crush them.
you subconsciously do that. You don't move. You've got your weapon still drawn.
Yeah.
But Selfie and Marge, and actually Maddie too, you both notice like right above you and next to you a very large grate. It's actually in the ceiling or in the wall, but near the top.
Mhm.
It like suddenly goes and horrible metal crimping sound and collapses in, yanks out very rapidly from the wall, slams upward, hits the ceiling, and crashes down.
Okay.
Right in front of you guys.
That's fancy.
I think it's more rats like pouring out, so I'm like shielding.
Oh god,
Okay,
rats everywhere.
let's figure out.
Doing like luck saves or something. This is like just an AoE. Just
Yeah, no. So it's gonna be a physical save because they're gonna get some of them are gonna get hit. I need a D10 or no, a D6 will work.
This hood is so expensive.
Okay, so there were 2 rats that hit Selfie. One just died. So there's 2 of the rats up front and 2 directly behind that are going to get affected by this, possibly affected. So let's see what their saves are.
So, evasion or physical?
Um,
There's a lot of them. It's like a lot of different saves actually. It's kind of interesting.
The luck save.
There is a luck save.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's
So I just count.
there's like 5 different saves.
Let me look it up because I did not have listed on their stats what their saves would be. Hang tight. Hang. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
So is there a attack bonus innately, and then there's also an attack bonus per weapon?
Yeah, some laser pistols automatically get a +1 attack bonus.
Then you can get like artifact ones made by special manufacturers that have inherent bonuses as well. But I assume them to be worth tens of thousands of credits. Easily.
Yeah, those are the equivalents of magical weapons.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, ooh, got it. Okay. Okay, 3 of them. So this thing comes plummeting down. One like is starting to get hit. It gets hit, but it like backs out. The other 3 are gonna take some damage.
Should Josh roll the damage?
Yeah, Josh, why don't you roll me? We're rolling bludgeoning. Just roll me 3d4. 1d4 for each of them.
Okay, whoa, D4. Whoa.
4 max damage.
4, 2, and 1.
It's something.
It's definitely something. It's awesome. 1, 2. So. Oh, that sucks. Well, you guys didn't benefit because I rolled d10s one time. Okay, so 2 of them die, actually. 2 of them get utterly smashed.
Double kill! Sorry, I had to say that. And then as I do that, I sort of just
And
like...
then 1 takes 1 damage and he... 5... got it. Okay, good. Yeah, so you guys see like this big metal grate, as I said, crimp, smash upwards, and smash down, and 2 of them were caught right in the middle of it. Big. I mean, this would have hurt you guys pretty bad, but it landed maybe like a foot in front of you. Good aiming from the psychic. So, and 2 rats get literally splattered in front of you.
Nice.
Okay.
And then, yeah, when that happens, I'm just like, take a step back, guys. Fairly slowly.
Okay, so Leon, that was your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so after the thing cracks, like a pack moving together, like the ones back from that stop, and take a step back, but they look ready. They're not bolting. They're sniffing the air, and there's more screams. So, next round, Selfie.
So are they the 2 that came on, or the 3 I guess that came on to me and Margie? Are they still like not on us, but like darting around underneath us?
Okay, so the one that was in front of Marge got shot by Maddie.
Okay.
Splattered, dead.
And-
So there's nothing in front of
So-
you right now. The other 2 that were in front of you, Selfie, just got smashed by this.
Oh, okay. So the closest one would be behind where the grate was smashing.
Yeah. One got clipped by the grate and made it back, and that's the lead one. You also see right next to it 2 others, and they're the ones that they have laser rifle burns on them.
Oh, they said they had laser rifle. What?
Yeah, because I hit, but I didn't kill.
Yeah, 2 of them very unluckily hit but didn't kill
Okay.
with a laser rifle.
And we're standing at a corner, like we're standing just after a corner in the passageway, right?
Yeah. Okay, Selfie, go.
How many more rats are in front?
You can see they're all pretty close now.
Yeah.
So there's 7 rats left. 2 of them look pretty badly hurt.
So many rats.
Oh, I'm taking out 2 of them.
Okay.
Hey guys,
take
we
a
got this.
Are they kind of clumped together?
Yeah, they're all pretty clumped together. At this point, like the groups have been separated, but now there's just a kind of a pack that's
Yeah.
just beyond the grate now. That's in front of you guys, which is, by the way, it's like a good 6 or 8 inches thick. So it's a bit of an encumbrance to walk over it, and
Oh, okay,
you
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
that I'm climbing over it, but
Yeah, I don't walk over it. I'm just gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna flick my little switch of my combat rifle into burst mode, and take a shot at this pack of rats. Maybe a burst
so
will catch a
it's
few.
is that 3 shots with
Yes.
just a regular rifle?
Yeah, combat rifle is a 3-shot.
Okay.
That's the same as my.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
So your combat rifle, it's 7 plus 1 attack bonus
Plus 1 plus 2.
dex.
right? 7 plus 1 plus
Yeah.
1 plus 2.
Why plus? Oh yes, because you get a +2 to hit with a burst. Yep. Go ahead. Oof.
Oh!
You actually-
Yeah, we are the worst
You
shots
pepper,
ever.
you pepper the row of them, and they all actually take hits, but it seems to just stick in either hides or like loose
Yeah.
appendages. It like they take hits, but they don't seem to get hurt by it.
Yeah. Can I... Alright. Do they get scared off at all? No.
No, in fact, they look a little enraged after that. And they charge
Great.
in. There's the whole pack charges in. They're kind of climbing over each other, and 4 of them are going to attack. It's 2. You just shot again, Selfie, so it's 2 onto you. It's 1 onto Marge, and 1 sneaking by, and it's going to bite Maddie's leg.
Okay.
What a jerk.
I mean,
So-
if it's sneaking... I mean, it's not my turn. I can't... Is there attack of opportunities to
First
kick
2
it?
on you,
or-
Selfie. Remind me your AC. So it's
Six.
D20 and it's 6 for your effective dex. And they have any attack bonuses. So they both miss. You just knock them away and dodge out of the way, kick them back.
Okay.
Marge, give me your AC.
Yes.
2? Oh yeah. It bites you, and actually you feel slobber near your neck. It almost got around your armor that time. And then Maddie, what's your AC?
I believe it was 5.
What do you-
Yes, 5.
Yep.
What are you wearing?
With dex bonus.
Woven body armor. Oh, plus 1,
Maybe
so
4 then.
6.
Other
4.
way, other way.
Oh,
Four.
oh,
Track
you go
away.
well, you said plus 1, so I added 1. So
Sorry.
4.
4. Nope. It bites at you, but your armor turns it, and you kick it back. And it actually scampers back down the hallway the way you guys came, so away from the pack a little bit. So 1 got through you guys. Nothing hit. It is now.
My turn, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
now Margie's turn.
All
Margie,
right,
you got,
I
you
am-
got 2. You got a rat on you and 2 on Selfie.
So I'm gonna try and just turn my rifle and burst the 2 in front of Selfie off.
Got it.
God fucking damn it, these rolls! It's a 3! It's a 3 on a d20!
So you turn towards Selfie, and Selfie, you actually have to jerk back because
Yeah, I'm like, whoa there!
in your face, basically, because they were just like, and they actually scamper kind of along the walls, not like all the way up, but they clearly are strong enough that they kind of parkour up about a foot and dodge back.
Oh, parkour hardcore.
And they're, but a couple more come forward, so
Okay.
be careful.
Yeah, I kind of shouted like a whoa! Watch the fire.
Maddie,
Hurry!
you guys are holding position in this corner. Just so
Alright.
you know.
I'm gonna try and again shoot another one that's now enraged after Selfie kind of failed to.
So 1 almost bit you and then ran past you. It's behind you guys now.
Yeah. Do I want to go for the 1 or go for? I guess I
That
could
one's
swivel
probably not
around. and shoot at the one that is now behind us.
Got it. It's like kind of right at your feet. Take a shot and take a +1 because it's so close to you.
Yay! No!
Not with that. You fire towards your feet. You almost hit your own foot.
No! Oh.
Leon.
Okay, so I've seen like
Just a couple.
bullets,
What's up?
I've seen bullets and shit going everywhere but on the rats. But I'm just like gonna take a step back, and then once again, like in my mind, there's like another me right next to me doing this. And basically, I'm making the grate go up and just slam on the
You
rats
have
again.
another power. You used 2 today.
It lasts for 5 minutes. I can manipulate it for 5
Oh,
more
so
minutes.
you didn't let it go.
Nope.
Okay.
And even if I take another action, like shoot a gun, it will still last for the 5 minutes.
Okay, so two are on the grate right now. So you slam it up into the ceiling. Roll.
I would mention like evasion, or probably there's gotta be some save they get.
No,
before
so I'm gonna roll this as an attack. Yeah, I'll do evasions again. Let's see what happens. So one as it's lifting off slips off of it and falls to the ground. It's fine, but one gets slammed into the ceiling. Roll me damage. D4.
crack.
It's okay because this one was one of the laser wounded ones. It is now dead.
And then once it's all the way up there, Jimmy, I'm actually gonna drop it again.
Yeah, I like it. Drop it. The only one that's down there at the moment, because most of them had backed off, is the one that just slipped off the grate.
So I'm gonna try and crush it in midair.
Go ahead. Okay, so evasion save. He's fine. He actually, after he'd fallen off, scampers back amongst the pack.
This is
And then
the
you,
most
and,
Stupid rat.
and you just see the
rat.
splash down or whatever it is on the ground. just
Hardcore
go-
rats dodging in midair.
Guys, I've rolled so well for their morale.
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
actually
like, are these scavengers running yet?
They seem to be kind of enraged at this point, and they're particularly nasty specimens of mutant rats. You guys see, they hold firm. One gets smashed against the ceiling. It's like shattered corpse, like
Just it like hangs there for a second, it just peels off.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Selfie, go. New round.
I guess. How many are left there? 5 now.
No, there are 4 dead, 6 left. One is behind. One that was at Maddie's feet is going behind you guys. The rest are kind of beyond the range of the grate right now.
Okay.
This great attack has kept them back a bit.
Okay. Burst fire into the rats again, I guess.
Got it. Do it. Bam! I'm gonna say you're in your combat skill are aiming a shot at each of them. 3 shots, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. You sprayed fire. Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll damage. Damn.
Travis, the chat sent me that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Thank you, iDej or Eldej, whatever your name
Okay,
is.
so you spray some shots at them, and you down several of the rats, and the rest screech and bolt away. It's their turn now, so they're bolting and they're gonna run pretty fast and go back to their burrows.
Good.
Yeah, they bolt. You guys can take shots at them, but they seem to have gotten the fear of God in them. So unless you really want to get rid of
I take a shot. Yeah, fuck that. I take a shot.
okay, go.
Just a
Yeah,
single
I'll-
shot. I'm not-
Maddie, you can take a shot. The one that got behind you actually panicked anyway, and is going off back.
I'ma shoot that.
Game. Yeah.
I'm
so
gonna shoot.
I'm gonna shoot that.
Maddie and Selfie, go ahead, or Maddie and Mark.
Pew!
I'm not
Ooh,
shooting anything.
Roll damage.
Pew!
Time I don't burst.
Damn!
You pot shot that one that was going back.
Haha, fucker.
You
Die?
you just shot. You burst, or did you shoot them all?
I did not.
No, I didn't know you can hit, but I'm just for ammo reasons. You just took one shot?
He
Yep,
shot.
one
He
shot.
used his explosive round.
Okay, so you hit one in the back and you send it tumbling forward and it screams and bolts confusedly in some circles. You didn't hit it or hurt it, but it was hit pretty bad. It singed its fur and it's scurrying around and then it climbs quickly up the wall and finds some sort of like fairly little, like maybe yay big hole to squeeze through up in a hole in the ceiling. The rest of the pack is bolts.
So,
Okay,
when
out
we-
of character.
go
Yeah, Josh.
ahead, Phil. No, you go first.
Okay,
Okay.
out of character. What are these things called? I just want to look up a picture. I want to see what they look like.
I invented them, so they don't
Oh.
have a picture.
Basically,
Well
they're
then.
mutant rats.
They're mutant. Look up mutant rats. Here, you know what? I'll look it up. I'll give you a picture of it.
Chat actually submitted a picture. I put it in the Skype chat.
Look up this. Look up that term.
Yes, thank
you'll
you,
see what they
chat.
are.
By the way, I didn't realize you guys.
Skaven?
Escape.
Those look a little bit more hardcore, probably.
Yeah, those are a little bit more
Yeah.
than these were.
Those
They're
are some hardcore
They're
rats.
human rats. So when we see where they actually fled to and out of our sight, I'm gonna like move up with the thing still being manipulated, and I'm just gonna like throw it in there and like basically patch it for like a moment. I'm gonna say, "Let's go, guys, quickly!"
Yeah, they bolt around you. It's actually only about 15 seconds, and then you don't even hear anything. It's silent.
Yeah, but I'm just covering the hole where they escaped to, basically, so that they can't come back.
Okay, let's go. Moving on.
This picture, that's what they look like.
Okay. Yeah, we're heading out.
All right, good fight, guys. The battle music fades in your minds, and you make a break for it. You go down the hallway in the direction, and it's only about 100 meters up, just beyond where the rats were, where there's a hatch hole to
Yeah.
the surface.
Okay, when we get to there, I drop the thing. Like, I stopped basically controlling it, and
It had been about 5 minutes before you got there, but it was fine.
it's good. It's like I was carrying it with me the entire time until
Yes.
we basically took me
Travis.
out.
Put that in chat. That's the winner.
That's the winner. Okay.
Winner.
I
Aw,
got
Zombie
it.
I
rat.
thought my realistic guy.
Woohoo,
was
zombie rat.
cool.
Just really twisted, nasty-looking, hairless creatures.
Nice.
Good fight, guys. Well done.
Yeah, so as,
I'm
as
telling
we're running,
you,
I'm gonna say,
I kept rolling. I was like, surely this pack mentality will make them run, and they kept rolling like
20 or 19 or
Well,
whatever.
It's on. It's a different dice roll, but basically rolling. When you need to roll low, they were rolling ones the whole time.
4
Okay.
damage from a rat. What is that, man?
D4 damage.
It's a mutant rat, thank you.
Yeah, and you avoided your 4, so that's
Yeah.
a good time to use your thing.
It was a good time.
Good fight.
Uh,
Okay.
Cool.
Uh,
So
that-
do we
that's
get
the
to a
thing, guys.
ladder leading up then?
Yes,
after
you find a
following?
ladder where the just it indicated.
Okay, so I look back at the group and I kind of like go, okay, and I re-sling my rifle and kind of like tuck my hair back into a ponytail or whatever the fuck I keep it in. I guess I got to figure that out. But
Yeah,
say,
you're grown
okay.
now, man.
okay, we're going back up to the street, so let's pretend like we didn't just fight mutant rats and possibly take a piece of pre-tech off of a guy that owes someone money.
A riddle.
I have no idea what
Yes,
you're
and
talking
so-
about.
Yeah, so
Wink,
like
wink.
no, I because we haven't told them what it is yet. So I look at Selfie
Yeah.
and Leon.
You found a
you
what?
wait, what?
Oh, yeah. So, okay, yeah.
Yes. And let's pretend that that giant flying metal
but-
thing didn't go crush a bunch of rats as well. Let's go.
What? I mean, hey, look.
no, Leon,
Like,
Leon,
it didn't happen.
Leon, you're not getting it here. This thing we got off of Cletus. I could probably sell it for 50,000 credits.
Oh, I get
Let's
that.
just-
I
let's just
understand
go.
what pre-tech is. I'm saying it didn't happen. Let's go. Basically,
Yes,
like,
let's
I'm,
go.
I'm actually saying it didn't happen. None of
Then
this
why are
just
you
happened.
talking about it? Come on, guys. Let's go.
So,
That's what I'm
so
saying,
you
what's
guys
that?
are talking there. It's been a couple minutes. You're at the ladder.
Yeah.
You hear footsteps, not from the way you came, but in in front of you. They're not like urgent. They're just walking.
Climbing ladder. I'm zipping up that fucking thing.
Yeah, I even use the climbing harness if I have to help me get up there faster.
Don't know it.
Josh,
won't.
that's not
Just
gonna help
climb
you.
the ladder. Climb the ladder.
No, I'm carrying
Helping
this giant ass
will go-
suitcase.
Unless you're not climbing a rock wall.
Yeah, like
It's-
climbing harnesses are like for rock climbing or scaling
Yeah.
buildings without ladders.
I just imagine that because of the case, it's obviously going to be affecting my hand.
No,
That's
it's
all.
No.
It, like you
really
can
is not,
use one
because
hand.
It's you're strong. You're military trained.
You could use
have
both
something
hands.
on you.
It's just dangling
it's
underneath
not
it.
super heavy, and you could climb and just sort of like.
You can
Strong-
one-hand it. Josh, surely you've climbed a ladder before. Anyway,
Yeah.
I zip up it.
Who's last?
And,
Who's last up the ladder?
I am.
Okay, Maddie, as you're climbing, you're about midway up, and you see calmly walking towards you, very straight backed I think it was pointed out to you, the beggar.
The rat man? Oh.
The beggar. You realize though that he's not sort of crouched or anything. He's upright. He's just sort of walking towards you calmly, and watching you. He actually stops a bit a ways and just watches you climb. So you can keep climbing if you want. This is the guy who took notice of you guys when you were in the.
I'm getting the fuck out. Yep. I'm hurrying. I kind of like, acknowledge him and make it known that I acknowledge him and scurry the fuck out.
He like looks. I mean, you guys have been shooting a bunch of guns, so made a racket. But he looks and just goes. He gives you a nod of acknowledgement.
Oh, nice one.
Which none of us see. Yeah,
Yeah, just
I'm
Matt.
first at the top, so
Second.
what am I climbing into, Jimmy?
So you open the hatch, and it's
How many military officers are pointing to this side?
no, so no military officers. You're
You're in a
you're
bathroom.
you're in the ladies' restroom. You've opened. It's actually it's a sewer grate of some sort, and you open that, and it opens up into a restroom.
Wait, really?
Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I go up and
Yeah, so you like.
This is some Harry Potter shit.
And there's a like a restroom attendant who's sitting there
yeah.
like this, and the grate opens and she looks over and she nods and just and turns back.
I nod and I get up and kind of like straighten my stuff and I fish into my like a side pouch of my backpack and I pull out a 10 cred chip. And does she have like a bowl there?
Yes.
Like if she's a bathroom
Yes.
attendant? Yeah, I just slip that in. And
She
I
smiles. She smiles and actually points backwards behind, like not in the way you're going, but like points backwards. And if you go look over there, there's a small back door actually, or like a locked back door, and she points
Okay.
that way.
Yep, I give her a little salute and I go and unlock the door and I'm holding it open
Take off
and
the
I'm
credits, by the way.
and I'm holding it open as they climb out and I say, make sure to tip and
Oh,
I
yeah,
Wait,
I
also-
dropped 5 credits down.
She looks
And
when you
look
say
out.
make sure to tip. She looks over and says, "She's pleased."
Yeah, I put 5 credits down because I remember I've only just recently spent quite
Yeah, that's
a
fine,
bit of
that's
credits
fine.
as well. So,
Yeah,
I didn't
tell
five
you.
because I'm poor.
I
much
put
is, like-
5 credits in and I just walk.
Leon,
And I
5
might
credits. Maddie, 5 credits.
5. I already
Sophie,
took
do you
it
leave
off
any
mine.
credits?
I say they got me.
She looks at you and frowns. But whoever, Maddie, you're the last up. When you leave credits in, she actually doesn't say anything. She puts up a finger, reaches in, and gives you a compad address,
Okay.
a phone number.
Hmm.
And she says, she just kind of like nods like at you, like,
I nod back at her and take it from her and continue on following the group.
she sits,
And of course leave my 5.
she sits back. She like reaches in and pockets the credits real quick. You guys go out. There's a little back door. It's bolted from the inside. It's not like anybody can come into the bathroom, but it's some sort of back entrance. It's actually by a janitor's closet. That's located in the restroom. So
Alright.
You go out and you pop out, and you are poof on the street. You recognize this. This is the plaza. This is near the opposite end of the plaza where you first disembarked onto the Data spaceport.
Okay, so
So we're
using-
close. Oh, go ahead.
You're about
I was
a
gonna say-
5-minute walk to the Agora, and you're about a 20-minute walk to Dee's place.
Alright.
It's I'd say about an hour and a half has passed.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you guys agreed we should probably use the back routes to get to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
alphabet's
absolutely.
place, as I don't want to actually say her name in public.
Yeah, let's go to
Let's head
Yeah.
back home.
I tell them that I have something to tell them, but I'm not sure if this is a safe place to mention it, and I say that kind
No.
of
No.
low.
No,
Back
let's
at
go.
home. Back at home.
Yeah. Let's go.
At home.
You see as you're walking by, so you walk by the disembarkation point of the transport that leads towards where passengers would go up to the upper city for cargo, and you see like not an angry mob, but a discontent group of people that look like they're all ship crew members arguing with some people, and they're just there's a couple officials there. There's some security personnel, and they're just shaking their head. There's some shouting. Nothing's happening now.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
I
at this
mentioned
point,
that before.
I flip my hood up, and
Put your hood up.
Yeah,
I flip
I
up my
spike
hood.
the collars up a little bit and hide my face as
Yeah.
best I can.
That's fine.
I continue on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing,
Normally.
Yeah, we
nothing
leave.
for me.
We
Some
walk
people
back.
spook, others just keep walking. And where you guys headed?
Dee's house.
Outfit
Dee's
lady's house.
Bam, you're back there, no problems.
Awesome.
So we buzz in and we say.
Yeah, am I
uh,
still leading, or is Leon buzzing? Who buzzes in?
Somebody
Oh.
buzzes.
Buzz.
D, it's us. Does she answer? Like,
No,
the fuck
so
is it?
you get an automated response. It's like the resident you have called is not at home. Security password.
Would she have told us the security password?
I don't know. You remember a security
She would
password?
not have told us security password.
I look at oh shit, I wasn't there for that. Never mind.
You all sit scratching your chin.
Yeah, we're just like,
So did we get D's number?
You did. You did,
okay.
yes. Everyone's exchanged numbers.
Yep. So I text D and I ask her, you home yet?
Just texting.
Hey, baby,
yeah,
where
just
you at?
texting.
Yeah.
Yeah, space tech.
Yes, I am specifically.
She's
just
like, you get back, WAT, period. Are you there? Question mark.
I just text back yes.
Text back. Well, I ain't. I think you got that.
I text back no shit. Where password? Question mark.
PW question mark.
Text back. It says, one of you got it. The old dude.
Yeah. So I look at Selfie and I say, she gave me a password. Did you use anything of hers before?
Well, if it was
Anything
last
that
night,
required a password?
if it was last night, I probably drank too much.
You called me.
Oh, you would have had to put in the password to get past the.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I didn't want to say.
Selfie, you called me.
The exit phone number. I wouldn't think that's the password.
I bet it is.
Try it.
I don't know it.
Do you remember it?
Yeah,
I don't
he doesn't
remember
Well,
remember it at
well,
all.
we
Of
never
course,
got
it was a
told
week
the actual
ago.
numbers. We just got told you press this. to
No,
get
No, they told us the numbers
I
because
I rewatched the.
because he
thing.
said
Yeah.
like it's this numbers and I knew it and he said what numbers do you push and I said I push these numbers in.
Yeah, to be fair, Jimmy, since we played like a week ago, this wasn't like 2 hours ago.
No,
Can you give him a roll? for it?
Honestly,
yeah, I will give you a roll.
To be fair, if I don't remember it, I would not. Seth would not think that's the password. He's like, that'd be
So
stupid.
I'm battling between.
telling you,
It's a random number sequence that I came up with at the time, and it wasn't intentional. So I will give you a roll for it because I didn't take it to be something. I
Yeah,
want you to
sure.
remember it though because you did punch it in.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Go ahead.
I'm totally
Give me just
All
a blank 2d6.
okay. How about a luck roll? What's the
Oh,
luck
dear.
save?
Nope.
No, 2d6 is better.
2d6 is better.
Let's do it.
I
Yeah.
have positive luck, I think.
Yay.
You remember 8. What's your
7's a basic size.
selfie? You have a wisdom bonus of +1, which gives you 9.
Okay.
Awesome.
You remember it. 9 was the DC. It was like 22153. That's the number you got.
I actually wrote that down when I rewatched.
Okay.
So you try it. You go up and it says password. Try it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put this in the notebook now.
Apparently, this is a generic password she has.
Yeah, what if people use the same password for multiple things?
All right, so Margie's like, she says you have it. I'm just like, the exit. That's a stupid pass. That's stupid to have that as a password and type it in 229113.
222153.
22153.
Yes.
Damn it.
Don't type in 953.
Yeah.
2215.
153.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, selfie remembers.
Yes, and you get a little chime, and the door unlocks, or the door like slides open to the residence, and you hear like an automated message, like Dee's voice being like, "Welcome, motherfuckers." It says that. You guys get in, you get upstairs.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
Yep. So I go in and I set down the bag and I take out like very carefully the disc and I start examining this.
So
thing.
you open the blanket up. There's a disc and what is
A pen.
essentially the size of a cigarette case. But like it's just the size of it. A case. It has a clasp on it. You could open it.
Yeah. So I text D and I say, "Got a scanner in here?" ?
You get back like 3 exclamation points or question marks,
question marks?
and like for what?
I text back, got stuff from our friend. Want to find out what it is.
Okay. You get a ... from her as a sent message,
Yeah.
and she doesn't reply at first.
I send back,
I mean, you're waiting.
Yeah.
It's like 30 seconds a minute. Do you want to do anything in that little bit of time? I mean, you got the stuff in front of you.
oh yeah, I poured myself a fucking drink.
Okay. Rest of the party, what are you doing? Margie goes into her own. He sits down and is like staring at this thing. Does some texting and is like, and pours herself a drink. So what are you guys gonna do right now? Do you want to ask anything? I mean, not all of you saw this, so.
Turn on the TV.
So I go to the rest of the group and I'm like, guys, I told you I have to talk to you about something.
Yeah, what did you want to talk about?
Do you
Well,
want a drink?
first, may need one.
Okay, and I pour her a drink. Like, yeah, mutant rats shooting up beggars. This ain't not exactly my type of thing.
Get those tunnel rats
go-
on ships
going
every now
on.
and then. They're a bit nasty.
Going on though, friends, may or may not have an issue. You remember that guy that was watching us?
Mm-hmm.
The beggar?
Yeah, I don't think he's a beggar.
Well, no, he
Clearly
wasn't,
not.
but he looked like one.
Yes, and he saw us as we went up the ladder. Well, saw
Oh.
me.
I don't think. Well, if he was, and I sort of chuckle at this. So if he was with the military, we wouldn't even made it this far. I assume he's got his own agenda. Maybe he's
Yes, and he
interested in us.
acknowledged
No
me,
shit,
and
Leon.
I'm a
He's
little
got his
worried
own
about
agenda.
it.
Everyone's got their own
his
agenda.
own agenda. Like maybe maybe he's got a job for us. Or maybe he's like,
A job for
Very-
us?
worry about. Well,
That's a
he saw
weird
what
way
we
to
did
go
with-
about giving someone a job.
Well, he saw us take down the rats. I think that's obvious. I mean, we would have seen the corpses on the way.
I've been taking down a rat since I was 11 years old.
8 mutant rats.
They're just tunnel rats.
You gotta let it
Maddie's just like, okay,
You
okay,
get 'em on
whatever,
space
we
stations
don't
all the
know
time.
what he's trying to do, but also I got this, and I hold out the piece of paper that has the essentially the calling card of someone, and I say, it was given to me by the attendant lady at the bathroom that we tipped out.
Well,
I don't know who
maybe
it's
he
to.
wants. Maybe he wants to talk to us. Like obviously, like
Was
you know.
it a dude
I don't know
in the
who's
bathroom
that
or a woman?
guy. What do you say, Kevin?
Was it a dude in the bathroom or a woman?
Woman.
Woman.
Okay.
Woman's bathroom.
I
Woman
was
intent.
just double checking.
That'd be weird otherwise, I guess. So I say, do we?
What's in the card?
It's got like compad calling info. It's a contact card, I guess. Information. Do we call it?
Well,
Not right now.
probably not. Like we can call it later, but
It's a
right
little
now,
slip of paper with a comm address written on.
Like it's printed or handwritten?
Handwritten.
I mean,
Handwritten. Okay.
he could prove to be a valuable contact in the future, but
We have no
Like,
idea
The
if it's for that
bathroom
guy.
lady? You guys.
I'm just saying. Like either way, we shouldn't mess with other people right now. Like calling or contacting, even if it's to confirm good intent or bad intent.
Travis.
Right now
What's
we
on your
have
message?
a goal. We need to stick. Like we need to complete this goal. And I sort of like look at the case that still chained to my hand.
Well, do we? I guess we just wait to contact this person then.
We'll contact him in the future. Maybe.
Hang on to it, shred it,
We don't know if it's him.
ditch it.
Could be anyone.
Okay. We'll contact the person in the future.
Well, chances are it's a person if it's a number that goes to someone. Yes.
I don't know. Flip a coin.
Perhaps we'll wait and see what D says.
I mean, assuming on the TV, there's still more on about the ports being blocked.
You're watching a midday
blah.
or like a mid-morning talk show type thing.
Oh, okay.
They're spouting off some
I'm watching
like
Mari.
fashion tips for the 31st century. It's the new year after all.
All right, I
32nd
I
century.
want to flip
and
around.
like,
If there's any news on, then shut it off.
I was gonna say I was gonna grab the remote and try to put it on a sci-fi mystery show for lots of giggles.
okay, so
Firefly
anyway,
comes on.
so you guys don't do anything with that number right now. Is that what I hear?
No, nothing right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Dee about it when she gets back.
Margie,
Yeah.
you've doled out some drinks and you've texted back to D.
Yeah.
You can share it with the party. I mean, I was just wanted to.
Yeah, D texts back, what did he have? And I respond, trying to find that out. He was in bad shape. Want to make sure this thing isn't the reason why. ...
Okay. So what do you want to do at this point?
I am, if she doesn't respond in 5 minutes, I'm probably going to text her back. Like, is she anything back? Like, you can just say it. You don't.
No,
have to-
no. She says. I mean, you're trying to find out who's in bad shape. Want to make. She asks. She asked about how bad did you fuck him up?
Real bad.
And I text back, didn't have to. He'll be dead in 3 days. Too many rads.
Yeah. She texts back and is like, been crawling around in the underground too long. Good riddance. Let me know what you find. And that's it.
Well, I text back, so do you have a scanner or not?
She texts back, I don't scanner for what? It's probably not in the house. Not, she doesn't say probably not. She says, don't know what you have. Whatever it is, nothing in the house will help you identify him. Well,
Most
okay,
likely
so
not.
you said, do you have a scanner in the house? She says there's a basic like weapon scanner, like something to like scan if somebody brings in concealed weapons. That's what she said. and that's the only scanner she's got. It's in the entryway. And then she asks, did it go off?
I text back, how would I know?
Smiley.
No alarm. And I
You get this back and it says, you'd know.
Okay. So yeah, so I want to examine this thing in close detail. I'm obviously
Do you want to take another check, or do you want to spend an hour? You would have to go on your compad, do some research. You have some source material that you use to check up to try and identify things. You've got a disc, and you have the case. The case looks innocuous. In fact, it looks pretty standard. You think you probably open it and nothing's going to happen.
Okay. Sure. So yeah, I look around at the group and I say, if this blows up, it was nice knowing you, and I pop it open before they can respond.
Yeah, it's a standard. It's a pretty normal looking. They have them in the same shape now. This is why I say you can open it.
Yeah.
You're all excited, but once you open it, you realize like, oh, it's the standard shape of what is a case of
Cigarettes?
no stim. It's 5 stim syringe needles.
Oh, are there needles in there, or is it just a case?
There's 5 of
I
them.
don't want it.
Yeah.
No. So hold on. Let me read to you about stims, guys, because you want it.
You want it.
You want
You
stems?
need it. You got to have it.
Medical and recreational stims. Advanced medical technology was among the few varieties of pre-tech that the Terran Mandate allowed to flow unimpeded to colonial worlds. Nanite-based pharmaceuticals helped cement their control over the core of human space. Blah, 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 blah. This was not a high-risk tech. It got out a lot. As a consequence, pre-tech medical stims and even their post-tech relatives are among the most common relics found in human space. Almost every community or outpost has a reason to stock a supply of these medical tools. The standard tool for applying medical treatment during the second wave, this is of colonization, was the stim, a small applicator triggered by skin contact. Stims will work even through thick layers of grime or clothing, but armor and exceptionally bulky clothing is too thick for application. The basic stim design was replicated for thousands of different nanite mixes. Instead of recreating fundamental medical nanite injections, manufacturers simply loaded stims effect in the top of a basic medical spray. Aside from being more efficient, the minimal payload, etc. Unless specified otherwise, every stim automatically heals 4 points of damage plus the user's constitution modifier. This healing adds 1 point of system strain. If the user's system strain would exceed their constitution score, no healing is provided. Blah, blah, blah. It goes on.
Okay.
But basically, stims are potions.
Yeah. So I pass them over to Selfie and I say, healing stims.
Selfie, you look at them and you'd recognize. So everyone would know there's stims produced that only do healing that are post tech. These Selfie look like incredibly good condition military grade stims. You would know that military grade stims provide healing, but usually also have some sort of physical bonus attribute to them. They have some effect. If you want to examine them, you can, because they have printed labels on them.
I will definitely do that. Can I read the labels?
There's no words. There's no words. Each stim, these are like little tiny like patches that have a tiny needle that just injects something into you really quickly. They also can be installed onto combat suit, like advanced combat suits, so that you can automatically inject yourself with things.
It'll go through the suit?
Yeah, it'll go through the suit and diffuse into your body really quickly.
Okay.
Interesting.
4+ con modifier of healing. You see on each of the stims the same fist logo that's on the case. On one of them, you see the image. It's an image. It's not a label. It's a paper or like a white image or label that has an image on it. It's an image of 2 body outlines. One is wrestling something to the ground, and the other, identical, is firing a weapon. Okay. 2 of the sims have an outline of a body running, and it has a blur behind it.
Mm-hmm.
and the other two have a tactically crouched body with like a gun out, but it's in a dotted line instead of a solid line.
Okay.
So, having like I guess like certain backgrounds, would someone who's been a trained military person know these like? Because I'm assuming I've run into stims before. Either
You've run into both in your military training. You've run into what the best stims that can be produced today, which are usually just healing based, and you know of that stims are the most frequent pre-tech found, and they usually get ciphered away to the most successful or powerful militaries to use in dire situations. But you know that usually they're identified. They're usually in good condition. Stims that are like recreational or in bad shape, their labeling's gone. But you usually can tell. You don't know these images. They're not standard images. You would assume, though, that because the symbol's the same, that they were designed and fabricated for a specific military unit, probably. And they would have known what those are for.
Is it possible to figure, is it possible to do a scan or, a search or something, just basically trying to figure out...
If they are pre-text stims, it's not going to be known. Post-text stims are pretty common to know about how... That's like the common... I suppose it's the common way that drugs are injected, but it's also the common way that actual legitimate medical technology is injected, is through stim application. That technology did not die.
No.
So you would know Selfie, that these are high-quality stims. Possibly they may be old enough to be pre-tech. You don't really know much about pre-tech, though. Leon, you would know that you've heard about units that have been entrusted with high-level units that are entrusted with old pre-tech stims, and this may be such a thing.
All right. It's like, yeah, these are some high-quality stuff right here, Marge. I don't know.
Pre-tech.
Yeah,
I would put that
it's
somewhere safe and
beyond.
never touch them unless you had to.
Yep, put them safe right here, and I put them in my pocket or pack or whatever.
Oh, hey, now. Well, let's see what this is first. And I start looking at the other thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you now see too that actually this on the on the side of it, on both sides, parallel to the center on this disc, there's the same symbol of a fist, clenched fist. There's something marked with it like has an arrow and a U or something like a U. It's kind of symbolic. It's not very clear. It's clearly decorative, but just like Maddie, you know that one side is up and down. They're labeled.
Yeah.
Yay, we know directions.
You see there's a toggle on the rim of the sphere.
Okay.
Presumably to turn it on.
Can I tell what it is?
You'd have to do some research. You might be able to figure it out. I'd give you another pre-tech, now that you've been able to examine it for a little bit, I'd give you another pre-tech check to see if you've heard anything about this.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to have to do some research for a couple hours.
Okay, yeah. So it's so I can do a pre-tech, or I need a couple hours to do a pre-tech?
You can do a pre-tech now. You didn't get a chance to examine it underground.
Yeah.
Now you're looking at it, you take a couple minutes. If you don't figure it out now, it's going to take you a lot longer to try and piece together the record to see what it might be.
Sure. And it's been an hour, right?
Yes, it has.
Okay.
10.
Boom.
What is it?
So you look at it, takes a couple minutes, you get an idea, you put something into your data pad.
Cross-reference a few things.
You cross-reference, and then it comes clear. It's the up-down indicator, and the toggle on the side, when you see that, makes it clear. You are holding... You've never seen a working one. You've seen a broken one. It was split in half. Possibly expended. You have a containment seal. I'll read you its description.
Sure.
A containment seal is a palm-sized or larger disc, clearly marked up and down indicator on both sides, and an activation toggle. When triggered, the downward side emits a pale blue transparent hemisphere that extends smoothly down to the floor with a radius equal to its height above the nearest surface up to about 3-meter radius. So it basically, the disc hangs in the air where it is placed, and the blue light flashes urgently for one round before the hemisphere turns fathomlessly black and seals the interior space within a bubble of folded space. Like space-time itself gets folded within the containment seal. Objects partially embedded in the sphere can still leave it or be pushed from inside it, but anything completely contained within the globe is trapped and cannot get out as long as the seal continues to operate. The folded space creates a near infinite distance between the inside and outside of the seal, and any attempt to cross it from either side is useless. The seal is spherical, although that may not be obvious unless the flooring is inside it is torn up. So in other words, it creates a dome, but if you were to like rip out the floor, you'd see that it goes down.
It's a sphere, yeah.
It's a sphere. Those trapped in the sphere will not suffocate, but light, sound, or other energies subject to diffusion over distance cannot penetrate the sphere. A person outside the seal can deactivate it, though it otherwise goes dead in 1d6 times 5 hours, and it has one use.
It's a super effective force field jail, basically.
It seems fancy.
Wow.
You would know that fully functioning, and this one looks to be in good shape.
Yeah.
Fully functioning pre-tech can have effects, other effects that are associated with its use, but you wouldn't know it until that.
Oh yeah.
Used it.
So this is my jam. Ballpark. What's this thing worth?
As a
$1 million
one-time use thing,
space credits.
You have no idea how to price this. It's priceless. It's
What? Yeah. What could I sell it to my contact? Like it. What would my
to contact them and tell them that they have a temporary but infinitely effective jail or protection bubble to things? You think that they could offer millions of credits, tens of thousands, they could ship you. They could send an attack team to get it from you.
No,
You don't know. You don't have a way to price it right now. You'd have to feel it out. You know what it is because you've read something and you found a deactivated one.
Yeah.
With some instructions with it. One that had its use had been expired. They had paid pretty heavily for that item that you found, or somebody had.
Yeah.
To the tune of maybe half the price of your ship that you once had.
Holy shit.
But that was for the broken one. But the problem with the working one is we'd have to play it out. I don't know how people would react. I'm going with
Kill you and take it?
Say that pre-tech is not easily sold or bought. You'd have to be very.
Oh yeah.
Even with the government contact that you have. In fact, because you've got a contact, they like that you come to them because they at least know who you go to. But I promise what they would do. So you've got something effectively right now that is impossible to put a price to.
So this may well be the most valuable thing I've ever found.
Yes, it actually absolutely is. It's the first fully functioning pre-tech device that is in good condition that you've put your hands on.
Okay, so I pour another drink.
Okay, so you've gone through all this. It takes you about 10 or 15 minutes. You go through, you consult some old notes that you have access to.
Yep.
You have an idea, and then as you read up on it, you're pretty sure this is a containment seal.
Yep.
Guys,
How much do I think the stims would be worth?
stims
stuff that we
good. I'd have to actually look up a number. Good quality grade stims sold to the right people could be pretty valuable. And these look like.
Could I ballpark it at more or less than the 3K Cletus owed her?
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
More?
For one
you got to give me a direction, more or less.
Seal immediately dwarfs probably the amount of money that Dee has moved in her or has obtained in her lifetime. But
not the seal. The
stims. Let me see if I can get a number on it, really quick.
Would it help if I attempt a roll check, having familiarity with them?
No, because you wouldn't. You've never. You might know about them for their usage, but you've never tried to deal in the complex and very tough market of pre-tech dealings. So
Damn.
So it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, well,
while stims are most common pre-tech relics, the ones that are pre-tech anyway, they are still extremely difficult to buy or sell. Planetary governments confiscate them as eagerly as they do every other pre-tech relic, and less state-affiliated traders are under constant pressure from buyers who are uninterested in paying for the goods they wish to have. Still, some of the less widely useful stims on the list, I have a list of them, might be acquired for up to 2,000 credits per dose. The less useful stims.
So I look at the group and I say, okay, so D's been good to us. There's no doubting that. Those stims are easily worth more than Cletus owed her. More by far.
You'd think one stim would cancel his debt.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I look at the group and I say, how about this? We tell her I was worried about opening the pack because I didn't know what was in it and he looked like shit. We give her the stims. I explain what they are and what they're worth. And this little thing, and I hold up the containment field. Maybe we just this between us.
Don't know where that came from.
Maybe we could just give her one stim?
No.
Yeah, it came in the container. There's notches in there.
Here's you don't get greedy, okay? That's worth way more than he owed her. She'll be real happy with that. She won't ask.
You gotta remember though, on this mission we could use funding ourselves, having a few to sell.
Yes, we could, and I hold up the thing that's worth millions of credits.
Yes, but is that going to be easier to sell compared to a stim?
Oh no, it's going to be tough as fuck to sell, but I got a contact. And it's going to take longer, and it's going to be harder, and it's going to pay off, because things that take longer and are harder tend to pay off more.
Yes, but do we have that amount of time though?
For what?
We'll figure it out.
This isn't after all this thing, and I point to the.
Yeah, I mean on our journey to actually, and I ruffled this a little bit, the case, and like we could actually maybe need funds at one point while trying to deliver this. Selling maybe just one, keeping just one stim to ourselves to sell.
Or perhaps our friend D will be happy and help us out.
I say, Leon, I understand. But you can't sell things like this or like those. You know why? Because governments take them. Governments take all pre-tech.
Jimmy, the case they got the stims out of, but there's like notched recesses where each stim goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, Leon, look, we can't keep one or two. They're gonna know they're missing.
Well, you could always say that he used one. Question mark.
Or we could give her no chance to suspect anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, those are worth a pretty penny by far. This could be our ticket out. Okay,
well,
this could be our ticket.
If you want to give them all to her, that's fine. But if we come up to a situation during like Ruffle this where we actually need cash, then I'll leave my "I told you so" moment to them.
That's fine.
Or you could use them.
I told you.
Using a stim that you don't know what it does can be dangerous. Any person in the military would know that.
You would also know that some of the benefits of stims. I mean, do what you guys want. I'm not gonna taint your idea, but by giving too much information.
I put the stims one by one back in their slots in the case.
Right.
Yep. So I take the containment thing, and I like carefully wrap it in my bag, and I'm making sure to secure that switch on off, right?
Yeah, the switch doesn't look. I mean, this is not a light switch.
It doesn't bump and go.
It's not going to bump and go.
Yeah.
You would know too that like if you found functioning pre-tech, usually like mental intention to activate something with the movement is required. Like
Yeah.
they can't just be fired
Okay.
by accident.
Okay.
They prevent that.
So
Don't worry about it.
I actually funnily enough, I also have a climbing harness in my thing. So I'm like tucking it into like the little pockets in my climbing harness,
Okay.
and I'm like zipping it up, and then I'm putting it back in my backpack, and I'm like, we're giving her far more than it's worth. All right.
Mhm.
This is a good deal for both parties. Okay.
I'm not denying.
I don't know what the hell
Like
that
I
is,
said,
but you seem
If
sold.
a moment comes up, I'll tell you so then. Let's just give her the stimps.
No, look, kid. When you join a
I'm
party,
I'm
when you
saying to
hey,
give her the
hey,
stimps.
listen. When you join a party like this and we agree to do something, and maybe something doesn't work out the way we think so, you don't say "I told you so." We all learn together.
I just chuckled. I just chuckled.
We all learn together. If you want to be in this group, then join us or not.
I just chuckled when I say, no promises.
I roll my eyes and say, "Fine. When we sell this, you can have your cut and leave." And I pour a third drink.
So how long do we wait for D to get home?
You got the big. She didn't say anything about coming home. You got the big score of your life right now, Margie.
Yeah, I know what this thing potentially could be worth.
A lot.
All right,
And I know exactly where I'm going with it too.
We'll see.
With the rest of the party, of course.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how
Yeah,
it
to
goes.
buy a ship.
With the rest of the party trapped in the containment unit.
Well, no, then it would be used. I mean, come on. Okay, yeah, so how are we looking for time?
It's at 5 hours right now. We're at a break point because Dee's not coming back. She didn't indicate when she was coming back.
Yeah.
So we could stop right now. I'm fine to keep going, but we're going to get involved in other things if we keep going.
I'm
I think
fine.
that's-
It's up to you guys.
It's 10
Sorry,
o'clock.
Jeff.
Story-wise, this is a good time to stop.
It's 10 o'clock
Yeah.
here, so I can go longer, but you guys are later, so it's your guys'
Yep.
call.
Oh, it's running 4 p.m. So dinner and other things they're gonna start.
Okay, yeah, this is a great
You
place
need
to
to
stop.
eat?
Let's
I thought Australians didn't need to eat.
No, we just eat spiders that we just randomly come across. It's all good,
No, they just crawl in your mouth when you're sleeping, and it's fine.
and we just go.
Okay, so let's. You guys aren't going anywhere, right?
No, we're staying in D's till she comes
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
it's
And this is a good point to stop.
No. So I'm gonna put one more thing forward. We're gonna have Dee come back and speak with you guys, or unless you guys want to go somewhere else. So Dee's gonna come back in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So you guys hang out. You're celebratory drinking. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing some mental math.
That's all right.
She gets back around 3 or 4.
Yeah, I stop at 3 drinks, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys hang out. You see some more news that selfie because you checked it out. Eventually, you see another report that's speculating that the syndicate has gone too far, and perhaps that they are the ones responsible for
The Saint Sebastian.
the Saint Sebastian. You also see, actually, you guys would have seen this earlier, but you see some news about that is talking about Thorkatla, which you would have noticed hearing more about the news flash that Thorkatla is the star that is supposedly the system within that star region sector is where Counselor Mena is sending his humanitarian aid ships, or that's the proposed location.
That's where Dorian Mena is sending them. Where is Thorkatla?
Thorkatla's in it's in 303.
30. Wow. So he's. Oh, never mind. That's 2 jumps. Okay.
Two jumps. You know that there's one planet in Thorkatla. You don't know much
Yeah.
about it except that it's a very populous planet, and it is it's TL2. I mean, it is a rough and tumble place, heavily populated, really productive in terms of like being human friendly, but they were, for whatever you don't really know much about, they were knocked back
Yep.
about, you know,
Yeah, they're in
I've-
swords and armor. No, never mind.
no further than
17th
that. They're
or
like
19th century.
they're like gunpowder age and
Okay.
industrialization.
Yeah, steam power and whatnot. Okay.
So you hear that, you hear some mention of pirates. You also hear that, what did I want to put in to make sure you guys knew about? Nothing. Cool.
Okay, but we
so-
did hear reports of pirates where specifically.
No, so that's apparently what is related to the cause. You don't know much about it's not in depth. It's assuming that the viewer knows something that you guys don't. But the pirates are associated for why Thorkatla has need of humanitarian aid. Maddie, you would know, by the way, that this is coming out, that the decision to quarantine and to go Delta Epsilon to commandeer ships for humanitarian aid would take a majority vote of the Council of Data. That's just a little side fact for your knowledge. And around 3 p.m., 3:30 maybe, Dee comes back.
Okay.
3 a.m.?
She looks 3 p.m.
Oh.
So later that afternoon. She looks chipper. Is
Well,
distracted. She like comes in and says, "Well, you made it back then."
Oh,
and
yeah.
Was
how was
not
it? How
right-
was it crawling around the refuse of humanity? And she
Ah.
goes in and grabs a bite.
I kind of follow her and say, "Well, we had to kill some rats. We had to kill some people. Your buddy Cletus is going to be dead in about 3 days, and he had some pretext stims on him that are worth probably even at least 2K a pop."
She's nodding along and is like, "Yeah, fucking Cletus was always what?"
I say, "Oh yeah, I was worried when I opened the thing it'd be fucking radiation poisoning, because that's what he's got. He's got a tumor on his neck the size of a... Well, you don't give a shit."
Oh, and giant fucking rats.
Yeah, we shot some rats, we shot some people,
Fuck the
and
ton of rats. That sounds normal.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
she like stares daggers at you. She's like, "You telling me Cletus had functioning pretext stims on him?"
I lean in on the table and I'm like, "Yeah, pretext my specialty. I'm a tech hunter, and this stuff," and I like gingerly hold out the stims, like, where the fuck would a little tunnel rat like him get this?
She's
You
like
know
this.
what these are fucking worth?
She's
like-
like she goes like this, and she's like, and
Like,
stares at you.
obviously this pays you back, and it goddamn well better speed up our trip. This
She
is
says-
not
she says-
normal.
Give them to me, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I pop open the thing and I hand it to her.
She like looks at it and is like, they say there's tunnels that haven't been explored in these hulls. People have been trying for a long time, but it's dangerous. It's a lot of those unexplored areas are down in the
Maybe the radioactive areas?
the reactor areas. That idiot must have been crawling around, but everyone's assumed people have been searching those tunnels for decades, centuries, and no big score has turned up. And she like looks down at it and looks up at you and says, "Well, that's good. This should cover me sufficiently. You guys did good. Thank you."
Yeah, sufficiently. You better have a fucking first-class freighter out there waiting for us.
She tucks the pack into her pocket and is like, "I'll do what I can," and turns back to the.
I
Or-
kind of hit
I
the
just,
table.
I like
no,
smirk. I'm like,
just a
I
sec.
just-
I hit the table and I say, "No, you'll do us a solid here, D, because we got you a much better deal than you thought you'd get. Okay? You'll notice that thing fits 5 things, and there's still 5 things in there."
She looks up and she's like, "Yeah, 5 stems, 5,000 credits. I got some interest out of it. I call it square. You did good work for me.
They're worth at least 2,000 each. I deal in pre-tech. We did real good work for you. And if we come back here...
I push around illegal goods frequently. What I can get on the market's 1,000 each. We'll see.
And I kind of take a second at that, and I'm like, well, I sell pre-tech to governments. So if you ever want a better market, keep my number handy.
She chuckles and is like, guys, you know what you're doing. You did me a solid, but you got one thing wrong to think that you hand over the goods before settling a price. Now I tell you what they're worth. And she sort of chuckles and like walks away. Her back's turned to you.
Okay. And I look at Leon and I wink. Because this has gone exactly how...
Yeah, I'm just chuckling at this point. I'm like, god damn.
No, this worked perfectly.
I'm just like...
I put my game face back on and I go take a shower because fucking we're nasty.
You smell like sewage.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all. So you've given Dee the stims, the pack of stims.
Yep.
Okay. You have the containment seal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I think we should stop there. Oh, and as you're turning to the shower, she like looks over her shoulder and is like, I got someone you should meet. You might want to meet her.
What's her name?
Her name's Elida Ahari.
Oh, frick, you're gonna have to type that. God damn, why does it always have to be so...
Just spell it out.
Maddie, you know the name.
Okay, I know the name.
Maddie,
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
that's another counselor.
Ah, that's another one of the counselors. I say very matter-of-factly.
I look at Maddie and
Yeah.
I'm like,
She is
Yeah.
another counselor. She's also, they call her the Maven of the Black Markets. She's my patron. I think you can meet her.
You got a counselor in your pocket, or she has you in her pocket?
That's probably most accurate. She's pretty powerful.
Huh.
Ain't no joke about it. You'll like her. She's the representative of the Teamsters Union. She's got all the dock workers on her side. Nothing moves nothing moves without her knowing it.
Is she
And
the
she
one
can
that
get
shut the
us
port
up
down?
No, that's Dorian Mena. But I think like I said to you guys, I've been thinking about it. There's no way that paunchy son of a bitch made a move on his own. I don't know who moved with him though.
oh, I've got to
This-
guess it's Colonel Jackass.
Maybe.
Look, as long as Miss Ahari can help get us out here, she's gonna be my best friend.
As long as we can finish this job, get the payoff.
Arari, that's all.
Ferrari.
Yeah. She nods and chuckles, and yeah, we can stop there.
Okay.
She had that information for you guys.
More space on another day.
Space on another day. Good session. Yeah. So you guys eliminated a bunch of baddies. There's
Yep.
going to be some good experience coming out. You got some free tech in the bag,
I
and
was
like
gonna do
and
that.
like
Firepower!
We've
like good merchants, you're immediately figuring out how you can sell it.
Yep. We not only have pre-tech in the bag, we have a satisfied and not suspicious D. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, guys, lots of fun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy what we're doing, what we did here, consider following the channel. Consider subscribing on YouTube. We post our VODs to YouTube if you miss up any. And Monday nights we play a different campaign, more medieval style D&D. Or I guess D&D is medieval style to begin with. But yeah, come check us out. We have a lot of fun, and every once in a while we play Stars Without Numbers. With,
And Dungeon World.
And Dungeon.
and Dungeon World, yeah.
With Kevin.
Yeah. And yeah. Again, thanks for watching.
Hey guys.
Mhm.
See you
Good
guys.
session. Before we meet again, whenever that's going to be, which we'll talk about off stream, I want to meet with Josh and Allison. We're going to go over some backstory stuff.
Oh shit.
Dun dun dun.
Try and do that.
The other characters have had a chance to think about what drive, motivation stuff, drive. I think that's helpful for planning how your character will react in situations. I think sounds like Josh that you've thought about a good bit that I've been willing to go along with about your military training. But I want to talk about it more intimately to see what you're involved in. So
it's very good.
good. We'll talk about
Good.
it.
All right. Well, they'll set that up. Yeah. Please watch us on Mondays, and we don't have a set schedule for this campaign. We just kind of do it when we can. But follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitch, and you'll be notified
What is our Twitter handle?
when
that
we
can
go
set?
live. Well, my Twitter handle is Padfoot240, same as my Twitch stream.
Good.
It's below.
My Twitter handle is ALLISONR_91. So AllisonR_91.
Yeah, you can
So-
jump over to my Twitter and scroll down. I've retweet
Mine's
Twitter
better.
every once in a while. Hers is better. She has way more followers than I do. My Twitter.
What is a
sucks.
Twitter?
You
It's this thing on my
should get a
internet.
Twitter. But
Put
we're
stuff
signing
through
off,
the
guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the viewers. Hope you had a good time.